would like to use this video to show you about EBSCO. So to use EBSCO, go to the library webpage, take yourself to the Alabama Virtual Library, view all of the resources, scroll down till you see EBSCO and click on it. Now EBSCO brings you to this page. I like to choose my own databases. This gives you a list of all of the databases. If you mouse over the little information button there, it tells you everything that's in that database. I'm going to be looking for items on information literacy, so I'll look in Master File Premier and the Nonfiction Book Collection. Because I know how Boolean searching works, I'm going to use quotes for my phrase. Information literacy. Then coming down here, I'm going to use Boolean searching. I would like only full text articles, but because these are things that I plan on using in an academic paper, I'm going to select only items that are peer-reviewed and scroll down and hit search. This brings back peer-reviewed items that are full text with a publication date between 1988 and 2010. If I only want more recent articles, let's say I just want things between 2000 and 2010, I can change that here and update it, and that brings me down to 267 results for that phrase. You can also limit by subject or publication if you want to, although I don't feel the need to limit like that right now. Now, let's say you want to go through and just read these general subject information items and you think, well, some of these look really great, but I don't want to look at them until I pick a couple out. You can add them to your folder by selecting Add to Folder. I know it's advanced, isn't it? So you select Add to Folder, and we'll just take these first 3. And then if you scroll up, you're going to have what your folder has in it over on this side. You can click on Folder View, and it will show you all 3 items that we placed in that folder. Now things in EBSCO come in 2 forms. There's an HTML full text. The superpower of the HTML full text is that you can listen to the article being read. You can pick the accent and the reading speed. And of course you can print out, email, or save the item. But if we go back to our folder list, there's also a superpower for the PDFs. If you select a PDF, it'll show you the PDF, and the PDF is exactly what it looks like in the magazine or journal that you're working with. Now let's see what happens if, let's say, you realize that it's really close to class time and you want to leave. You've got this option to sign in here. So if you sign in, you'll have to create an account. I already have an account. And it will put the items that you placed in your folder in with other items you've placed in your folder. As you can see, there are my 3 information literacy articles, and then down here I have 4 articles on dogs. Is the tail wagging the dog? And so on and so forth. So I can hold on to these as long as I have my account. Something you have to be careful with here, well, 2 things you have to be careful with are, A, the librarian cannot remember or recall your password, so be sure you write it down or remember it however you choose to do it. And always sign out when you're using a public computer so that your research stays private. And that is the basics of how to use EBSCO.